All screwed up out there, man, but you don't need me to tell you that. You already know.
Welcome to Deep Americana.
Hello, I'm Ray Carney again. Today I'll be interviewing Randy and Chadra over the trials and tribulations of working with disabled people, handicapped people, and why it's good to help a community. So you guys both work with handicapped people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the supervisor for my program,
Okay.
and Randy is a direct support professional.
Okay. And let's see. So, do you guys enjoy your jobs?
I enjoy my job. I have a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
But I don't have a lot of behaviors to deal with. It's a small setting with right now less than 40 people.
Okay.
And so yeah, we have a good time.
Okay. And Chadra, you oversee sometimes close to 90 people to 100 people?
Yes, between disabled and non-disabled staff members, I have over 100 people a day.
Oh man. So.
And my primary focus is teaching work skills.
Okay.
We pay them to work on contracts that we do for various community members in our town. And then they earn a paycheck for the work that they do. And then we also work with them on trying to gain employment, like out in the community at Walmart, Dillon's, O'Reilly's, whatever else, whatever it is that they might be interested in.
Excellent. How do you oversee that many people? 40 people's a lot too. That's a lot. Both of those are a lot of people. How do you do that?
I spend a lot of time on organization and schedules and routines and hand feeding things to staff. Like, this is what you're going to talk about today with this group, and kind of coming up with like monthly themes, and then coming up with training ideas. And then the other half of my staff I pay to oversee the contracts and teach them how to do whatever the contract skill is, if it's packaging or labeling. And then they go out and try to also teach skills at the stores. So they may do pulling things or putting stuff on shelves, stuff like that.
Excellent.
But it's all about the scheduling and routine and making sure everybody knows where they're supposed to be. If somebody doesn't show up, the entire thing collapses and we have to start over.
So imagine there's probably, what are the positives with all of this? How does it make you feel to, it's your job, but you're helping people too, right?
You want to go first? I do all the talking.
It is helping people, and I think, and you get a sense of accomplishment when you see somebody that's come into the program that is having a really difficult time with just about everything in their life, where they live, not making any money, not having things, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes several years.
Right.
But some of them come out and they're out in the community. They're working. They have things. They're in less restrictive environments, and you get a really good sense of accomplishment when you got to be a part of that.
Right. Yeah, you're uplifting somebody and showing them what they can do.
Right.
And that's something that I don't think that in our culture that we, you guys obviously understand that 100%, but like I feel like our culture doesn't understand this, helping someone regardless and uplifting them. Not only does that help you, but like you said, now they're out in the community working. You know what I mean? And so then we're all participating, and it's a good thing to do.
Exactly.
I would liken it to being a parent a lot of times.
Oh, I bet.
You put in years and years and years of helping somebody grow and develop, and then you see them make not just big accomplishments, but little accomplishments too.
Yeah.
Like, for some people, just being able to write your name is a big deal.
Right.
Counting to 10 is a big deal.
Right.
So we learn to celebrate every little accomplishment, which, kind of helps people to stay a little more positive too.
Oh, yeah.
Which can, then uplift the staff and help them to, be more positive, because it gives them a sense of accomplishment too.
No,
and
that's...
we take a lot of pride in our people when they, like get a job out in the community. We make a real big deal out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure that they know how important and how cool that is.
Which is amazing. Now, Chadra and Randy, I know you guys, you go help people like a guardianship program too, right?
I do. I also am guardian for 2 folks that have various levels of disability and also mental health issues. And I kind of just help them regulate their day-to-day care, make sure that the staff is doing what they're supposed to be doing and following their plans, and then making sure their medical and health care is getting taken care of, as far as getting to see the psychiatrist and seeing the regular doctor as well.
And now, I know, in particular, isn't there 1 or 2 of those people in that guardianship that you've helped for several years?
I've been guardian for one of my folks for, I think, 14 years.
Wow.
And I've been guardian for the other one for, I'm going to say, 10, maybe even 11, close to that. So we have a pretty long and established history together.
That's amazing. That's phenomenal. I think a lot more people should be doing these types of things.
The guardianship program is always looking for volunteers to help with guardianship, and it's a pretty varying gig, because there's all kinds of people that need guardianship help. It's
Right.
not just folks with disabilities; it's also people that are elderly or that might be in mental health care,
Right.
that need somebody to help them to either regulate decisions that they're making, or sometimes it might just be helping them to manage their finances so that they can, make sure their bills are paid.
Right. That's phenomenal. And is there anywhere to sign up for that at?
Yeah, you can go to the Kansas Guardianship Program website. I believe it's kgp.org.
Okay.
For Kansas, and I'm sure if you Googled volunteer guardianship programs,
Uh-huh.
you could find them in every state.
Excellent. Okay, so now I want to kind of get into a handicapped person's rights. And I remember you guys specifically telling me some stories about sometimes handicapped people realize that they can get away with things.
We have some folks that are, pretty sharp people, and
Right.
they've learned how to manipulate the system somewhat to get what they need.
Right.
So, if you tell me no so many times that I can't go hang out at my boyfriend's place, or that I can't eat that, 10th cupcake, then some folks know you can claim that the staff hit me, and the staff will get into trouble, or they won't be able to come to work for a long time while there's, an investigation and things like that. So there are definitely people out there that manipulate the system and
Right.
take advantage of it, just
Right.
like there are in probably every institute.
Right. No, it's much of the same there. Let's move on then to I know or I don't know, and that's why I'm moving on to it. So how do you get funding for these programs?
Well, our programs here are funded by state aid and also through insurance companies. So the managed care organizations that manage the Medicaid dollars are the ones who pay the different organizations to provide services. So that's on this thing called the Home and Community-Based Waiver.
Okay.
And what it does is it provides, according to how much care a person needs, a certain dollar amount to that, and then the provider can then bill out for so many units of service that they've provided to that person at a certain rate of cost.
Okay.
That then the insurance pays directly to the provider. There is never enough enough money to go around, and there's not enough money in the system to pay for everyone to have services. So there's an established waiting list to get care, and that list is thousands of people long. So people can be, I think the current wait list in Kansas is 5 years
Oh, wow.
to get service. So if you sign up on the list today, then in 5 years from today, you'll be eligible for service. Theoretically, if the funding was to stay the same and not get cut in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So, but on the flip side, even if they were to fund every single person on the waiting list, we would not have enough providers to provide service to all those people.
I gotcha.
There's only so many providers in town, and even at maximum capacity, they would not be able to serve the 1,000+ people on the waiting list all at one time.
Oh,
There
wow.
would have to be more organizations, more providers that were created in order to serve all of those people.
Okay. So underfunded and understaffed.
Definitely, and understaffed is a problem nationwide when it comes to providing direct care, especially for individuals with disabilities. It's not the best paid field out there. It's,
Right.
like a lot of other healthcare fields. The starting wages tend to be pretty low.
Right.
It's entry level work. It doesn't require a higher form of education or anything like that. And so a lot of times it doesn't pay a whole lot, and you have to, kind of be in it for more than just the paycheck, because sometimes if the funding is not there, you may not see raises. There may not be, cost of living raises or anything like that to offset people's time and effort. And since it's desperately understaffed, sometimes people wind up putting in, 2, 3, 4 weeks of work at a time in 2 weeks time instead. So there's a lot of overtime and doubling up on people.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is there anything either one of you would like to add to that?
I don't know. To the funding issue?
To anything we've been talking about.
I feel like, like she said, a lot of people I feel are underpaid for what they do.
Right.
Because when you talk to a lot of people, they say, oh, I wouldn't want to do that work. I wouldn't want to do that job. I couldn't do what you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of times
But
people have
nobody's
this.
willing to pay more so you can get, more staff or quality staff, because you have some people that just
Quality staff is an
quality
issue.
staff,
Yeah.
because
You can get anybody that's a warm body.
entry level and they're getting paid, a little over minimum wage, and in a month's time, hey, I found something else, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you're back to being understaffed again and trying to find somebody else.
You.
And a lot of
And
people.
a lot of times when the state has to cut a budget, our budget's cut first.
Right.
And to make up for something else, which I think is unfair.
Which is Well, no, yeah, that's totally unfair, and I would say there's probably a likelihood that some of the people that you guys work with can come out of this and learn how to maintain themselves, right?
Definitely, there are some folks that I work with that are pretty borderline in their functioning abilities.
Right.
They can really do a lot of things for themselves.
Right.
But some families really maintain the idea that you should work less and instead live off of Social Security.
Right.
So not everybody really encourages independence. So even those that are capable of achieving it aren't always motivated or encouraged to try to achieve it.
Right, which is very sad.
Well, and a lot of people have the misconception that every person with a disability is a cute, cuddly Down syndrome person, and that's just not reality.
Right.
A lot of folks struggle with mental health issues as well as disability, and so there's a lot of depression and anxiety and schizophrenia and all of those things, which then of course lead to behavioral problems. So then we have some people that are pretty highly aggressive or very verbally offensive or even racially offensive, and that can make it really hard to maintain staff because people get burnt out being called inappropriate names and having horrible things said to you and being punched every day can, really wear a person down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, how is this coronavirus affecting Wichita or your jobs or where you guys are at?
Well, with my job, Friday was their last day.
Okay.
So they our area shut down. We're part of a much bigger company too that does a lot of various other things. So the company has not shut down, but just our area where we served all our clients is shut down, wanting all of them to stay home and not get out. We have some that are medically fragile,
Right.
and some that are seniors. So they just felt it best if we closed and kept them at home. Now I'm going to still be going in and going to work because there's things I can still do.
Right.
And hopefully we'll be able to, stay open. And so, we still need to work and maintain a home and bills and everything. But,
Oh, yeah.
But that's been their plan for now, and is to shut down for 2 weeks and they'll reassess from there.
Okay.
My organization, on the other hand, is really trying hard to stay open. We, too, provide many other services besides just client services. And because we're a workshop that provides contract work for vendors in our community, we are trying really hard to maintain and stay open because we still have people that need things.
Right.
We still have products that we have to produce, and we still have products we have to get out the door to, meet customer demands. However, some of the agencies in town that provide residential services that have like group homes or semi-independent living, they're choosing to self-quarantine and keep their people home for a while.
Gotcha.
So that's going to impact my workforce quite a bit. I'll probably lose about 40 people
Oh, wow.
starting Monday to my usual daily census. So, that's going to then impact how much product we can produce and how quickly we can meet customer orders.
Wow. Have either one of you guys gotten like danger pay or anything like that?
No, the bill that they're proposing right now won't apply to my organization or probably Randy's either. One, because we have over 500 employees at both of our organizations.
Uh-huh.
And mandatory pay for choosing to shut down is under 500 employees.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, on the other side, if the government shuts you down, they have to pay you. If you choose to shut down, they would have to pay you.
That's a really good point.
Right now, if Randy was to, not go to work, he would have to use his vacation time.
Right.
If I was to not go to work, I would have to use my leave time as well.
Okay. Is everything pretty closed down around you guys? Are you guys having to go on treasure hunts for toilet paper? Right. Right.
But yeah, you go to the store and there's no canned goods, there's no bread, there's no eggs, there's no cleaning supplies.
Right.
If you do get lucky enough to find cleaning supplies, you can only buy 1 to 3.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much on any type of paper towel, hand soap. I haven't seen a bottle of hand sanitizer on a store shelf in about 2 weeks.
Right. Right.
Yesterday, when I went to the store, my coworker asked me to pick him up hand soap, and I literally bought the last 2 bottles.
Oh, wow.
There was no more hand soap on the shelf.
That's amazing. It's the same way out here. Yeah. It's how many? Do you guys know how many cases are there in Kansas?
We have 44. We have 1 confirmed so far in Sedgwick.
Okay,
We
that's
have
good.
2 confirmed now. I thought the other one was Butler County.
No, it's 2 here.
Okay, so we have 2 now in Sedgwick County.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So I know you guys are kind of like me. You guys are probably not as introverted, but you guys occupy your time well. What are you guys doing to occupy your time?
Well, part of me is like, fuck you, coronavirus, because I already hated people and didn't want to leave my house anyway. So
Right.
joke's on you.
Right.
But it's a lot of reading and playing video games.
Yes.
And probably gonna deep clean in a
Yes.
serious way.
Oh, yeah.
House training my new puppy.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids are shut down from school, so that's kind of a big deal right now. So
Oh,
there'll be
yeah.
a lot of discussions on how we're going to deal with schoolwork and how we're going to deal with chores around the house and making sure we're not just getting fat and lazy over the summer, which now became 6 months long.
Right. Like with the kid, how do the kids react to this? Are they worried? Are they just on vacation? Or
I think they're a little concerned, but I think they're probably taking a lot of their lead from their father and I, who mostly make light and jokes of the situation.
which I think is good.
Well, and their dad is also in healthcare and works with an even more vulnerable population than we do. So
Yeah.
he's in assisted living and nursing home type situation.
Oh, wow.
They're screening people daily.
I
Their
bet.
staff members, each day when they come in, they have to be screened for temperature,
Uh-huh.
and then they have to fill out like a little report of who they've come in contact with for the last 24 hours since they left work the day before.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty intense at some places just to be able to go to work.
Yeah, it was. I can tell you, I gotten a lot of anxiety throughout this because I've, probably watched way too many horror movies. But when I start seeing things that are like quarantine and lockdown and how this was, mismanaged from the get-go, like I can imagine there's, I can see why there's panic. And I think it's really good to make light of it, but to still understand, it might be a very real thing and to take precautions, if that makes sense,
Yeah, I think what's the hardest thing for a lot of people, both the children and the population that Randy and I work with, is just losing out on a lot of things, or that's how they see it. It's canceling Special Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Canceling all athletics and sports for the school.
Yeah.
My son had planned to try out for track.
Right.
And this was going to be his first opportunity to do that, so now he won't have that chance. And so will that, hold him back at next year's chance. And so, there's a lot of just, low morale over just losing out on the regular everyday things that we look forward to.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're trying real hard to try to, come up with little things that we can do to help boost people up and help them feel a little more positive.
Yeah.
And still maintain social distance and all of that. But It's kind of a hard line to walk. Plus, when people aren't coming to work and you can't bill for people coming in, then that puts you in budgetary constraints, and that makes it that much harder to be able to do things that people consider significant and of value.
Right.
Let's focus on tangible rewards,
Right.
You can only say good job so many times before somebody's like, all right, give me a nickel.
Right. Show me something. Oh, yeah.
Buy me a soda, But people need those little tangible rewards to keep them going and to
Right.
give them a reason to keep coming in. And,
Oh, yeah.
and it's real hard for a lot of, people that I work with, and I think too where Randy works, to, keep in mind social distancing.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of my people didn't necessarily practice the best hygiene before.
Right.
So, there's a whole lot of education going on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're pretty much just walking around with the sanitizer, hey, I saw you cough, why don't you put some of this on your hands,
Right.
But it's real hard for some of my people that are very, emotionally fragile, that suddenly they, can't get a hug when they feel down.
Right.
Can't get that daily high five or fist bump when they did something good. And again, that comes down to, kind of tangible rewards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it comes down to that you're setting goals and things of that with those people, and then you don't have anything, to reward tangibly for that goal, and it just it might kind of break that down for some people quite a bit.
It can definitely, it can make it to where folks are like, well, why do I keep trying?
Oh yeah. Well, I think you guys did excellent. And if you stay on the line here, I'll talk to you guys for a little bit more. I'm going to shut this off. This concludes our interview with Randy and Chadra. We are out. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.